Gentleman's Cave in Shaker Heights. Come on in. This is an extraordinary barbershop. This isn't your grandfather's barbershop. They have 6 booths inside. They also have manicures, pedicures, massages, facials, open 6 days a week. You can call for an appointment, or you can go to gentleman'scave.com for all the information. As you can see inside, beautiful upscale barbershop. It opened up about a week before the pandemic, unfortunately, so they didn't even get off the ground. Fortunately, the landlord in Shaker Heights helped them out. You gotta check out this place right here.
You can understand that my business runs on volume. Right? So what am I going to do to you huh?
Is this cool? Pool table, bar. They also have a cigar room, so you can have private parties. It's open to the public. They used to have a membership, but now starting February 3rd, their re-grand opening, you're going to be able to come in, get a cocktail, play pool, get a haircut, treat yourself. Guys, I'll see you soon.
And we're back with Tony Musachio.
Gentlemen, how are you?
It looks like a great place, man. It looks like
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Before I talk about Gentleman's Cave, I just want to chime in on what you're talking about and owning a business where, guess what? It is not only a risk in life. You're not only going to try and get wealthy, and we all do. I mean, you think of opening up a business, oh, I'm going to make a ton of money. Well, guess what? People just see, and Chris, you can attest to this, they just see what comes in. They don't see what goes out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a cash register at a restaurant or any retail store. They see that cash register, the money's coming in, but they don't realize the overhead. You got rent, you've got employees, you've got workman's comp, you've got product if you have, product in that particular establishment. You have service, you have sales tax, you have, oh my God, it's incredible. 1.5% annually goes to welfare, comes right off the top of your check at the end of the year. So again, I tell people they always want to open up their own business, and they have, let's say they have hospitalization, they have a company car, and they're making $40,000-$50,000 a year. For you to get that, trying to start a business today, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Tony, I tell people all the time with the pinball place, it costs me $8,000 a month that I make $20 at a time just to turn the lights on. Just to turn the lights on. That's not paying for any repairs, for the privilege of having insurance that in case somebody falls down, even if it's no fault of mine, I still got to pay their medical bills.
Sure.
Somebody slips on ice, I got to pay their medical bills, my staff, my salaries, it's insane.
You bring it, just say for example, I bring a check in, and thank you very much for my window cleaning ad, of $300 we do a service, okay? Mm-hmm. A third of it goes right to Uncle Sam. The guy never even picked up a squeegee, son of a bitch. Then I got to pay a truck. I got to pay gas. I got to pay employees to a guy who's making $24 an hour.
Right.
I got to pay for advertising. How did I get to that job? Guess what? I didn't yell out the window and say, window cleaning service. Here I am. So again, it's no different. It's like in our business right now. I always wanted to go in the broadcasting industry, and fast forward, I got into it 8 years ago, literally 10 years ago. But now, successfully 8 years, and I always say, guess what? I'm having fun. There's no money in it, but it's a fun job.
Exactly.
And
I always tell people with the pinball, because everybody says, oh, that's got to be the funnest job in the world, pinball and video game. And I'm not going to lie and say it's not fun. Of course it's fun. But I always say to people when they try and trumpet that the stuff we were talking about before, as far as making the money and I should spread it around and this and that, I'm like, when I have a bad quarter and I lose $16,000, say, which is a real number that I lost 2 quarters ago. When I lost $16,000, I didn't see anybody saying, well, you know what? You paid us so well that here, let me give you some of that back. There were no offers to help me pay that bill. It was just my tough luck to deal with it. It's hard.
And you went through the aspect of going through the pandemic. Here you have a successful business. That week before March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, the freaking governor closed down the freaking state.
Yeah.
I got 9 pallets of margarita mix sitting in a warehouse that's dated. What do you do now?
Yeah, you lose it. That's what you do. You eat it.
I was giving it away. I mean, literally, I had freaking parties in my backyard. I mean, I can only drink so much of that shit, then I'm done. You know what I mean? So again, I mean, that's just, and there's a great example of who would have ever thought that was going to happen. And I made no money in a year and a half. So now I'm taking money out of my savings. You know, it's tough. I guess I got to tell you, it is not easy owning a business today. So for those of you who are thinking about owning a business that I am talking to right now, keep your job, work on weekends, work on weeknights, have that second income coming in, which is wonderful. But unless you have something that you can literally jump into, stay where you're at.
A side hustle is way more profitable than a business.
Absolutely. You know, now it's like I have 3 incomes, which is my window cleaning business, my frozen margarita business, and my little bit of broadcasting, which is, you know, I'm buying a bologna sandwich on a Saturday morning by the time it's done. Anyways,
that's why you do this show, so you can get free meals.
That's right. It's exactly right. I'm like an intern on the Seth Williams show.
Well, we're worse than that.
I know, exactly. But you know what, guys? It's got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? This thing will build. We'll get the audience. You know, just like our show on Saturday mornings, I am out in bars and restaurants, wherever I'm at. I am handing someone my Everybody Knows Tony card. Tune me in on a Saturday morning. You may win a dinner at Corleone's, a dinner at Cleats, a dinner at Melt, a T-shirt from Koppel Advertising, a gift box from Elk and Elk, an Our Town and All Around book. So there's all my sponsors, or some of them that I just plugged. So it's nice. And that's exactly part of this business where you got to get the advertisers, and we will.
All right, so let's talk about Gentleman's Cave. How was that place?
I got to tell you, it was cool. So you walk into this place, and it is literally an exclusive barbershop. It's not just a barbershop where you're sitting at their chair waiting for the barber to get done with, you know, a head and then calls you up. Here you can get a cup of coffee, you can get an espresso, a bottled water, you can get a cocktail in the bar, you can play pool, grab a cigar, so it's truly an experience. A haircut there, again, it's you're looking at a haircut, it's anywhere from $40 to $60. Chris, yours is probably going to be about $200. Show the viewers your hair.
All right, look, I'm not trying to say anything here, Tony. It looks like a great place, but it looked like they had a certain kind of clientele that was there.
Yes, it is a black man's gentleman's bar. Correct. And actually, it's so funny, the gentleman's barbershop. So it's funny because when I first went there and they were building it out, I got the window cleaning account. And I thought it was going to be a strip club with the name of Gentleman's Cave. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I got all excited. I thought, this will be cool. I get the window job, and the problem is my guys will stay there.
Now, my question to you, though, is, do they have, since it's like $40 to $60, do they have like a white guy's discount? Because I'm assuming my hair would be a lot easier to cut, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. That's funny. So actually, it's so funny. I walk in there, and usually, again, I get the amenities and the perks for doing this show. Seth, I got there at 9 o'clock, did my show. You know, I was talking to them, got some bullet points, and I'm thinking I'm going to get a haircut. They were so busy. By the time I got off my show at 11 o'clock, I wasn't even able to get my manicure or the haircut. And, you know, look at my hair. I look like a cross between Don King and Charlie Brown just got electrocuted. So I didn't get the haircut. So I got to go back. They owe me a haircut.
Sure. Tony, have you ever, since we're talking about haircut places, probably my favorite place in the area, have you ever been to Anthony's Men's Salon? There's one in, I think, Talmadge and one here in Twinsburg.
I have not.
Okay, let me tell you. Hang on, I got my story about that place.
Okay, go ahead.
For the trip benefit, Tony,
I remember this. Go ahead,
I
Seth.
showed up and I had grown my hair, my beard out. I look bushier than you, Chris, right now.
Okay.
I mean, I was almost ZZ Top looking beard.
Okay.
And I went to Triv got me an appointment at Anthony's Men's Salon, and I had a complete and total makeover done by those guys. I wish I could find a picture. It's on my Facebook page somewhere, but if you look at my photos, but
Chris,
it completely shaven, hair all redone. My wife cried literally when I opened up the door to the hotel room, and not with tears of happiness, with tears of like sadness, because she was so taken back with how I looked. But it was amazing what they did there.
this had to be 10 years ago, right, Seth?
Probably
Let's
7 years ago. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay,
probably
time goes so quick. So let's say 6, 7. I got to tell you, Chris, he looked like he was 14 years old with no hair. You know how that baby face shaven?
Sure.
He looked good, though. I really got to tell you, it came out nice. They did a great makeover.
I will say that is the place if you're going to get. They not only do the hair and the beards and stuff like that, but the same kind of thing as what you were saying with Gentleman's Cave, which is they come in, they offer you a drink, you get a Jack and water or whatever you want, and you can smoke a cigar while they're cutting your hair. I mean, it's like the whole, like a 50s oldie time barber shop. But it's really a fun experience as well as master cuts as well. So
Yeah.
if you're ever in this area, check them out.
You know, and I'm glad I still have hair and I go get a haircut. Just going into a barber shop, and I go to Tommy's on Tuxedo. He's became a great friend. And it's just not only the atmosphere and the camaraderie, it's just the conversation. And I'm sure the ladies that are listening will say the same thing. What is said in a salon and said in a barber shop, it's bizarre. You know, whether from sex to music to food, it's a crazy conversation. And I got to tell you, and unfortunately, Tommy doesn't have internet there, but one day I'm going to go in there and we'll figure this out. It would be great to do it live in a barber shop.
I just sent you in your email a before and after picture.
Oh, how cool.
Let's see.
So let's see if we can put these on the screen.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because it was amazing. And this fucked up thing is, the Trick made me go on stage and sing Katy Perry "Roar" after I got it done.
I got it. Those were fun 2 nights at the Hilton Garden Hotel.
I was telling Chris while he's looking at these pictures, there's a group called the Odd Fellows that's doing a benefit for Coach for Kids coming up in March. And it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn in Twinsburg, Tony.
Oh, that's cool.
They're going to have raffles. They're going to have an open bar, and it's going to be cool. And a dinner and a show and everything.
Get me connected with them. I will be the salesperson for the raffle tickets. I would love to help them out.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. So I think we can work something out with those guys.
That would be really fun.
That's the after.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't get the before. I
Oh,
only
you
got
didn't?
the after. No, I only got the after.
Look at how young you guys looked.
Yeah.
That is crazy, isn't it? Pictures.
Yeah, it is. That's who's your girlfriend there, Seth? Because that's not your wife
yeah.
now.
That is my wife.
That is funny.
Oh no, I got the before now too. Oh my goodness, Seth. Jeez. Hold please. Wow.
Yeah, wait till you see this.
Let's pull that up here, share.
That's why they called him the barbarian.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait till you see this. It's like a caveman.
I was standing outside LeBron James' house with this look, too. Because
Yeah.
LeBron decided to come back, and I went out to LeBron's looking like that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so funny.
And
Looked
then
like
to
you
the
just
next
walked
one.
across the border, Seth. Jeez.
Right. And then to the follow up, which is the
That's when we went out to Colin Hubbard. They wouldn't let him in the door.
yeah.
Said, "Who is this guy? Did you just get him off the streets?"
That is
Yeah,
funny.
it's so funny. So,
Before and
hey, so
after
this,
that.
so obviously, I'm not only a restaurant roving reporter. This Saturday, I am going to be live at Boston Mills. They're sending me to the ski slope.
Okay.
Nice.
So, and I was a great skier, and I first had skis on my feet when I was like 11 years old. So I got into it when I was in junior high. I skied all over this country, Killington, Tahoe, Aspen, and I haven't done it in a few years. So it's going to be a fun experience. So I'm going to tell Flash, we always say the words break your leg or break a leg in
Right.
good luck in the broadcasting industry or the movie industry. I'm going to tell them, don't say that. Anyways.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I'll be there, and then we're going to go to Grumpy's, which is in Tremont. We'll have a
Okay.
show there. We're going to be at Luca, which is a fish restaurant on West 6th in St. Clair. So I got a lot of nice new places that we're going to be going to, guys.
Very
And
great.
let's keep up the good work. It's kind of
Amen.
cool. I love this show.
Looking
Hey, let
forward
me
to it.
leave you with this.
Yep.
I have gained so much weight in this job. I mean, it's crazy. From when I first started 8 years ago, I had a 28 waist. I am up to probably like a 33, 34. So my mom, and I remember her doing this as a kid, that's when Weight Watchers first came out. And I was like probably 10, 11 years old. She used to go to those meetings, and it really worked. And it was interesting because in Weight Watchers, at the end of the meeting, they would end in a song. So now it brings up the whole new meaning. It ain't over until the almost fat lady who used to have weight sings. I'll talk to you guys
Hey,
next week.
so real quick, Toad, I used to go to Weight Watchers meetings. I remember that stuff. The problem with my Weight Watchers meetings, it was right next to a fucking Baker Square. And so I went over after I was done at the meeting and had pie.
That's too funny.
Thanks, Toad.
Tony Musachio in my den reporting for the Seth Williams Show. Everybody knows Tony, and you can tune me in every Saturday morning between 10 o'clock and 11 on Flashpoint WERE 1490. I will talk to you then, and I'll see you guys soon.
All right, Tony.
Yeah.
Take care. There goes
Tony
Tony.
Musachio.
Awesome. That was fun.
It was fun. Good times.
Dude, I got to
That's
say.
true about my meetings, though, man. I did go to. I went to Weight Watchers meetings by Severance Town in Cleveland Heights,
Right.
and right across the street from this meeting was the
Jeez.
damn Baker Square, and
Yeah.
so it was impossible to lose weight because after every meeting, I'd be over there eating chicken fingers and pie.
You might as well have just had the meeting at McDonald's.
Yeah. Like I wanted to say, next time can we move the meeting to Baker Square so I don't have to actually walk across
Yeah.
the street?
Exactly.
Get everything
Dude,
done in one segment.
I love this comment because I agree. Couldn't agree more. We have got that segment dialed in now.
Now we're good. Now that's good.
I love that segment now.
Yeah. So, well. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody listening tonight. Thanks to you, Chris, as usual. We're gonna wrap it up, I guess.
Yes, let's get out of here. I'll get it posted so that everybody can hear it later
Fun
today
stuff.
or tomorrow.
God willing, we'll talk to you again on Monday. Again, my dad will be joining us. I don't know,
Cool.
maybe Monday or Wednesday, but maybe depending on what else we got going on next week.
Yeah, I don't think we know, do we?
Not yet. So we'll hear. I'm sure some wonderful stories about my childhood.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Now
Believe
you
me,
can
I'm gonna
find out-
ask. I'm gonna ask him a million questions.
Now
So
you'll be able to find out while I'm mentally deranged I am for a reason. So
I'm gonna ask him all about your eating.
okay.
I'm digging into that.
All right. All right. Have yourself a fantastic night. Great weekend, everybody. Be safe, and we will talk to you again on Monday. God willing.
See ya.
Yeah.